smell of money, the sweetest smell there is. You hit your septic tank, right? Septic tank?
Or we could look into retirement planning for you.
Now that's a good idea.
The right money moves aren't as messy as you think.
Together, we build. Yes, those, but not just those. We're here, and also here, and most definitely here. Together, we can build affordability, opportunity, joy. Home is a foundation, a launch pad, where we can focus on what matters most. Habitat for Humanity has helped tens of millions of people around the world build their lives on their own terms. But we have so much more to do. Because 1 in 3 people on Earth still don't have a safe, affordable home. We believe everyone deserves a place to call home. Will it be easy? No. But we're not afraid of getting our hands dirty and doing the hard work. But we can't do it alone. We need you. Because all of this starts with home. And home starts with you.
Monumental Sports Network coverage of Capitals hockey is presented by your local Washington area Honda dealer. When you want to get more, then it has to be a Honda. Don't settle for less. Visit your local Honda dealer today. Iron Bow. Visit them at ironbow.com. And by Law Tigers. Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. Delmarva's Motorcycle Lawyers. Something for everyone in this hockey game tonight through 40 minutes. A high-scoring affair. It's 5-3 Washington with 20 minutes to go as they play host to Anaheim. Locker, before we start the third, you'll join me in congratulating John Walton there on the left. John, the National Sports Media Association DC Sportscaster of the Year, sharing that award with Nets play-by-play man Bob Stafford. Bob signing on for the time this past summer, but great news for John, who's a multi-time winner of that award.
Absolutely, does such a splendid job. We get to travel with him. We have a lot of fun on our road trips with Big John. Way to go, John Wall.
John Carlson begins the third period seated in the penalty box. Five-on-four chance here for the Anaheim Ducks for another 140. What looked like it was going to be a laugher at 5-1 when the Caps put 5 unanswered out there. Anything but. Anaheim scores the last 2 of the second and has a power play to begin on fresh ice here in the third. Towards the front door. Good defense from Faravari. It's bounced loose and it belongs to Connor McMichael, who's having a career best night. McMichael with 4 assists as this one leaves the rink just 37 seconds into the third.
Yep, playing close to 14 minutes. He's been everywhere, and his legs have been definitely apparent. Now with a PK, an important penalty kill to start this period. You don't want to give them ounce of light. Make it a 2-goal game and add to it as this period moves along.
Short-handed Caps for another 67 seconds. Dragon Seneca tallied in the first meeting between these two a month ago at Honda Center. The game ultimately won by Anaheim in a shootout 4-3. Michikov, this way McTavish, off the head fake. Get it back and fire, and a block.
3 by Dooney. Yep, the one near. Perfect placement of the knee on the ice. Took that shot right off the shin guard. Took a chance away going into that.
Michikov leaves it for Troy Terry, talented American-born winger.
Very quiet here tonight. Let's keep it that way.
He goes after Van Riemsdyk. Declan Chisholm's a healthy scratch on the back end for Washington on a night with the Caps are without the injured Alexei Protas and Tom Wilson. Did not make a recall, though, from the American Hockey League first. Injecting McElrath into the lineup tonight.
Yep, 7-11, and yeah, we see him up there. We see McElrath. Different guys are going to give him responsibilities here.
Look home. Finds in footers at the spot pass. The dodging man leads back, knocked it away. Beauvillier scampers back to center. Anthony Beauvillier looking for John Carlson. Fresh from the box. Snapshot that's blocked by Trouba. Ballstat by Dylan Stone. Off the wall and out, Chris Kreider doing the honors. Kreider started the scoring in this game. The Capitals had the next 5, including 3 from Justin Sorda. Dylan Stone out of play. We are 5-3 with 17:43 to go.
They've done a real good job against the Dome and Truba. They're a -7 combined after 40 minutes. So they've really taken them, arguably their number 1 unit, and they've dominated those 2 defensemen in particular, racking up the goals here tonight.
Grade 8 has one of those. Ovechkin to the left of Dylan Strome on this draw. Ethan Frank teaming up as a trio to start this third. Paling leaves it for Mitchikov. Johnson off the wall and out. Rewinding back, here comes Chikrin. Jacob Chikrin breaks this backhand down low. Ethan Frank turns, ran right into Ian Moore. Have Mitchikov sent. Chikrin with a poke. Ducks continue the rush. Johnson to the outside of the push through. Charlie Lindgren at the end of the line. Paling cross ice. Mitchikov towards the cage, deflected by Killorn. Swept away by Lindgren.
Yeah, nice job by Charlie. There was no opening there and a little deflection. Sometimes can squirt through, but he was very tight.
Takeaway. Steele, Brandlin, cutback move. Fires. Outside by Lindgren. One of his best on the night.
Will come to the rescue there. And Luke Careless with the puck. The Caps got to take this game to the next level here to get through this third period.
Ryan Strome will slug it in. Lindgren stopped him on a penalty shot in the second period. Sordiff on the move. Bouncing Viscus. Doesn't cooperate. Up at the attacking line offside.
Now let's take a look at that